Reading I-Ching. Darkening of the light. Change of lines. The first line of darkening of the light is Yang. The line of Yang generally represent the power that leads to a new beginning and change, but on the contrary, it can also be a force to stop the ongoing change. If you think that what you have been doing is not the right thing, it might be beneficial for you to make a bold decision to stop, despite some disadvantage that may accompany it, before things may develop worse, and eventually get out of your hands. When you are not sure what you need to do, you may want to stop for a while, look around yourself, before you set out another step forward. The second line is Yin. Now the sun has passed the brightest time, and begins to sink toward the west horizon. The sinking sun is often thought to symbolize a gradually decaying situation, but it does not necessarily mean a bad ending. Everything in the world has ups and downs, and the sunset is also part of the natural cycle. Therefore, you should be ready for its coming, while you are walking in the sunlight. If you have been attentive to those around you, and have helped them kindly, while you were enjoying the bright days of your life, you will be able to get help from them, when you are going through a hard time. The third line is back to Yang. The sun came down further, and is now at the horizon. It is about the time when the darkness begins to fall, but we still have a weak light. Even if we cannot find a way to go forward, and get lost in the darkness, it does not mean that we need to give up our hopes. However, it may not be the greatest time to spread our wings to rise into the sky, either. At the dusk, although we cannot run forward to fulfill our dreams right away, we need to cherish our hopes and dreams in our mind, and start to make preparations to achieve them when the new day begins. Now, the upper trigram, which consists of lines of Yin only, represents the time when darkness spreads over the world. However, the darkness is not necessarily bad for us. It is the time to get enough rest, recover ourselves, and prepare for a new start. The fourth line is Yin. In the previous line, we had a small hope in our minds. Now is the first step to prepare for achieving it. You do not have to reveal or share everything you think to others. Especially when the dream you have is too weak and tiny, and when the timing is not right for you to realize it fully, it might be better for you not to share it with others, and wait quietly for the right moment to come. Simply holding a dream in your mind can be a great mental support, to help you go through the dark times. The fifth line is Yin again. You are now at the deepest position of the darkness. What you want to do and the situation around you may not always correspond well. You cannot try to have your own ways and stick to what you want, every time you are confronted with difficult situation. Therefore, there are cases when you need to hide what you have in your mind, and adapt to the circumstances around you. It does not mean that you need to give up all your goals and hopes. You should not stop planning and preparing for the upcoming day, when you will shine brightly. The last line is Yin as well. After the darkness reaches its peak, it cannot help but become brighter gradually. You may not be able to find out where you can take a step forward yet, but things will change sooner or later. If you have been cherishing the dream in your mind, and have carefully planning and preparing to achieve it, you will be able to spread your wings widely into the world, when the time comes at last. However, if you have lost the light of your will in the darkness, and have been swept into the changing situation around you, you will be blinded by the bright light, and will get lost in the light again.